I'm going on to this offer with the mentality of Michael Jordan joining the Bulls, the young person who's going to absolutely crush and make history. What's up, guys? My name is Zach Harbers. I'm 19 years of age and I started high ticket sales 4 months ago, and in those 4 months I've collected $330,000 in cash. And this series is me documenting my journey to 50k per month and beyond. Today's topic and rant is going to be about this new offer that I recently joined. Now, with this offer specifically, it's helping fitness coaches scale. And when I joined, one of the main themes that people kept saying were, oh, you're pretty young, you seem pretty young. Talking to business owners might be a bit iffy. Limiting beliefs, not even listening to them whatsoever, because I know that as I start to come into the team and outperform everyone, not only am I going to raise the standard, as Michael Jordan did with his team on the Bulls, I'm also going to outperform everyone. Now, I do have maturity, similar to Michael Jordan, throughout the years. First time he was a ball hog, and then going through the years he became a better team player. I'm sure I've got my own things to grow into, but when you go on an offer, or in general in life, you need to, at least me personally, I portray the mentality of I'm the reference point. And if I have that mentality of me being the reference point, I'm going to continue to grow, I'm going to continue to set the standard, and I'm going to hold myself to that high standard of, hey, when people want to set out on a goal that I've achieved, let's say that's joining an offer, let's say they join the same offer as me, I'm going to be the guy that they look at and they're like, hey, like he's the top guy, I want to try and beat him. So I'm the reference point. That's something that I learned in Brazil, something that my mentor Jack Sicker talked briefly about, being that top person, the person who sets the standard, that is the reference point, the person who everyone wants to be in their goals. Everyone wants to be Michael Jordan. He's the greatest of all time. And coming into this new chapter, I continue to have that mentality. And when I have that confidence in myself, it shows up on calls. We did training today, and from all the new recruiters, or I should say all of the new closers that have jumped on, I was by far the most capable, the most confident, in my personal opinion. And I know that coming onto this offer, I'm also going to perform the best. In the next 3 months, I'm going to bypass every single closer on that offer, like guaranteed. I don't see a reality where I don't outperform absolutely everyone, set the standard, hit 30k a month in commissions USD. I personally don't see a reality where that doesn't come to fruition. And let's say it doesn't, I'm not attached to it. I think that's important as well. Making sure that you are striving every single freaking day to your goal, but at the same time not being attached to the specific number, but instead by focusing on the growth. For me, I'm not focused on 30k a month. I'm focused on me being the type of person who can make 30k a month. Because if my vessel isn't big enough to make 30k a month, then I'm not going to keep 30k a month. So I think that's very important too. Point being, when you go on any single journey in life, you should think, I'm here to be the best. That's my personal opinion. If you want to be mundane, subpar, you don't want to make history, things of that nature, then sure, you don't have to do it. But when I look back in every area of my life, I've always wanted to be the best. Maybe that's because I'm autistic and I think that's a superpower. But when I look at martial arts, when I look at downball, which is like Foursquare, when I look at video gaming, when I look at eating when I was fat, everything that I did, I was always thinking, I am here to be the best. And every day that I'm not, I can't like fall asleep. For example, me, the fact that I'm not on calls, I'm spending almost every hour of my day training or doing things to push the needle forward to make me better. And let's say next month, I only hit 15k comms and I'm not the top of the leaderboard. Ooh, mate, I'm not gonna sleep until I'm the best. And I think that mentality serves me. And it's not only the best in like one specific skill, but being the best at being my best. For example, if I put my value on being the hardest worker in the room, I think that's great. But I can also justify that and work 18 hours a day, never sleep, and then end up stuffing my own health over. However, if I focus on being the most obsessed and the hardest worker at being my best, the best version of myself reads an hour a day. The best version of myself goes for a walk for 15 minutes to film a YouTube video, to journal, to decompress, to express his thoughts in an articulate manner, to get another rep, to document his journey, to build his personal brand. The best version of me works out maybe 60 minutes a day. The best version of me then does sales for 12 to 13 hours a day. But the point is, if I am consistently striving towards that and I'm hitting the checkpoints every single day and I'm obsessed with that, I'm going to keep reaching my goal. Point being, be the reference point, be Michael Jordan in your situation or whatever that is to you. For me, it's Batman. I know Batman is the best in every single situation that he is in. Maybe a few that aren't, but not that I can think of. So overall, in your situation, where can you do better? Where can you be the best? Are you getting on an offer? Okay, be the best closer. Don't compare yourself and be attached. Like, oh my gosh, they've closed 10 deals, I've closed 6. No, I'm the best. I've currently got 4 less closes, that's okay. I know I'm gonna freaking destroy. It's only a matter of time. I'm gonna continue to work on my skills. I'm gonna continue to follow up with prospects. I'm gonna work harder. The top closer is currently working 10 hours a day. I'm gonna work 13. I'm gonna read more than them. I'm gonna train more than them. I'm gonna outperform in every metric that I can in order to win. Winner's mentality, Kobe, Michael Jordan, Batman. There's a book called The Alter Ego. It's very good, especially when you're in a state where your natural person falls short. Currently, I'm in the position where I don't really need an alter ego because I am the alter ego. However, creating an alter ego where, let's say you're on a call, you feel stressed out sometimes, create a character that you admire that in those situations wouldn't be stressed, and then be that person. That being said, this is like day 1 of this little, I don't want to say vlog, but more like lessons diary that I'm going to be doing daily. God is good all the time. God bless. Bye-bye.